upsetting for some mothers. I would say mothers because mostly women are so emotional. For some people, they see Baba Ijesha's show, they see Baba Ijesha's story as no big deal. But to us on this platform, fún èmi Àjọkẹ́ àti gbogbo àwọn èèyàn mi tó wà lórí platform, we condemn in totality Baba Ijesha's action that we saw online. Yes, Baba Ijesha has gone to serve his term, because people will be saying like, you know, today nephew Baba Ijesha Sile. Yes, àti fi Baba Ijesha Sile. Baba Ijesha Sile jẹ ìyà ẹ̀, ó ti lọ sẹ́wọ̀n, ó ti lọ sí a correctional center where we thought he was going to learn and come back to behave himself in the society. Yes, we all make mistakes. Somebody's mistake shouldn't be the end of their lives. But when you go on such an errand and you're back, we expect you to show remorse in everything you do. We expect you to come out and apologize publicly to those children you put through trauma and their parents and carers. But Baba Ijesha has come out to start exonerating himself. Baba Ijesha jade, ó feel pé kí ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ no. Just about 2-3 weeks ago, he released the song. Yes, he went to prison for about 4 years or 3, I can't remember. He came out and released the song saying pé wọ́n kó bá òun ni. Florrie, if you're a woman tonight, I beg you, if you want to be negative on anything I'm going to say, where it concerns these children, please don't comment. Just don't leave my platform today. Tonight, I want to stand on the conviction of Baba Ijesha. No matter what you say, if you are opposite, don't comment. If not, you will see the other side of me tonight. You will see that I am not posh. Moras Pache. If you want to comment, use your number 6 to comment tonight. If you want to see the other side of Àjọkẹ́, please say something that doesn't make sense. Because for you as a woman to come here and say, were you there? Ṣé o gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti convict ẹ ni? He's not a suspect. Baba Ijesha is not a suspect now. He's a convicted fellow. That his name is already on the list, the register. Do you not understand what it means? Whether it's fair judgment, whether it's unfair judgment, he is already a convicted fellow. So you asking me, were you there? Bí ẹni tí ò lọ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Tó bá gbé bí ìyá 70 ló wà ń bẹ̀, ẹ má bínú mọ́ mi, orí yín ò pé. Don't do that. Were you there after conviction? There are some things where ẹ̀yin ẹlòmíì ẹ máa wò pé kò ṣe nǹkan tẹ́tí ẹ lè dá sí rárá. You see that you just keep quiet and just watch from afar. President Salami, don't greet me today. Don't greet me today. Do you understand? So please, now let me go on. Baba Ijesha came out and released a song, and that song triggered a lot of people. They started coming out for him, including myself. I was like, what the hell? Can you do Baba Ijesha? You came out. God has successfully brought you out because you said something in this interview. You said when you were convicted of child molestation, you said when you were convicted and you were going into that prison, you told God, if only you are innocent, God should let you come out alive. And God answered your prayer. Whether because he has forgiven your sins or whichever way, at least he answered your prayer. You are out. Ẹ̀mí ẹ alààyè ló fi jáde. ó fi òkú jáde, wọn gbókù ẹ̀ jáde bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà alààyè ó lọ. Ọlọ́run bá kò wo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀, because gbogbo àwa táwa bí ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ ni wa, kò sẹ́ni tó mọ́. Wọ́n ní Jésù nígbà tí ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ kan dé, obìnrin kan tó ṣe àgbèrè tí gbogbo ayé ń ju òkò fún, wọ́n pe Jésù dẹ̀ ní ìwọ tó ò bá tí ì ṣe rí ju èké tó wà lọ́wọ́ ètò mú yẹn má jùlẹ̀ o, gbogbo wọn jù sílẹ̀ ni, because we all are shortfall of God's glory. Amọ̀pá ti ṣe Ọlọ́run, kò sí ẹni tó mọ́ nínú wa, nínú ìwà, nínú ìṣe. Àyànfẹ́, my darling sister, love you sis. Ẹ kálẹ̀. Nínú ìwà, nínú ìṣe láti fi ṣe Ọlọ́run ọba. Even àwọn ọkọ tó wà nínú ilé wa wọ́n ń ṣẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́, and that is why I always tell you guys, most of our ladies are enablers of all these pedos. They are enablers, mostly women, and that's why you will see them. Àwọn ọlọ́kọ̀ sáré wá pẹ̀pẹ̀pẹ̀pẹ̀, wọ́n máa sáré wá máa comment bí ẹni tọ́pọ̀lọ́ wọn ti sùn. Ìwọ tó bá mọ̀ pọ̀pọ̀lọ́ ẹ̀ ò jí, má wá bí. You know what I do? Yes, I'm a professional in this country, and I deal with vulnerable adults, people who cannot protect themselves. That is what I do here, and that is why I would always stand for any child or anybody. You understand? Any child or any vulnerable adult anywhere in the whole world. And when you see me being angered at some comments, is because of what I do. Do you get me? So please bear with me. Now, Abiola, you came out tonight. You're welcome, Eshegoni. Thank you all. You came out today. I remember when we treated this case of Baba Ijesha few years back. If you all will go back to that video, watch it within yourselves. Ẹ jókòó kẹ́ lọ tún fídíò Baba Ijesha pẹ̀lú ọmọ kékeré yẹn kẹ́ tún wò. Yes, you came out to say that you were invited for a movie. You came out to say you were invited for a movie. As a failed actress that I am, proudly to say that a failed actress, because I was in the industry, I couldn't make it, I left there. So, as a failed actress that I am rather, you were invited for a movie, and you got to the location. There was nothing like cameras everywhere. Nígbà táwa máa ń ṣe film, tó bá ti dé location, crew members á ti lọ ra kámẹ́rà tó máa gbé iná burúkú sí ẹ ní ojú. Gbogbo ojú àwọn àǹtí àbẹ̀ní tẹ́rí pé ojú wọn jóná yẹn, kò ń ṣe kírímù nìkan lójó wọn lójú o. Kírímù kan lójó wọn lójú o. Iná tó ń tọ̀ sí wọn lójú ó wà nínú gbọ́ àwọn náà lo kírímù ni o, but iná tó ń tọ̀ sí wọn lójú ń jó wọn lójú o. Tó bá dé location, iná yẹn lásán á ti já ẹ láyà. Torí mo rántí bá fẹ́ wọ orí set báyìí, iná yẹn lásán gan ó lè má jẹ́ kó gbọ́ nǹkan tó máa sọ mọ́, akọ́dà gbọ́ ọkùn ẹrú. Torí ńgbà yẹn a lè lo fan. The fan will interfere with the voice, with the audio. So we weren't able to use fan, and most of these people èsì tó máa tàn gan bóyá èmọ̀ pé ilé onílé la máa ń lọ lò kiri nígbà yẹn o. So ẹ̀rù mẹ́sẹ̀ bá gbọ́ ogun bá mú yàn gan torí iná tó máa ń tàn sí wa lójú ni. Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà gbà tó débẹ̀, ṣé wọ́n tan iná sí ẹ ní ojú tó ò fi ríran mọ́ láti rí crew members? That was what you said you went to do. Yes, we will listen to the thing, and èyí tó bá jẹ́ ọlọ́pọlọ nínú yín ẹ bá mi kádọ̀ lórí ẹ̀, bọ̀ máa ń jẹ́ kẹ́ lọ bẹ́ ṣe ń wò yẹn ẹ tún padà lọ wo èyí tó ṣe níjọ́ tí kinní yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀, kẹ́ wá máa wò ó, kẹ́ wá marry it together. Is it true that it was called for a production? I can see people are mixing things up. they said when you came in you didn't see the owner of the house, you came. No, she was there initially. She told him pé òun bọ̀ ó fẹ́ sin àwọn èèyàn bọ́ta. If you remember what she told us as at that time, ó ní òun bọ̀ òun fẹ́ sin èèyàn jáde ló wá fi bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà pẹ̀lú ọmọ kékeré yẹn sílẹ̀. I can say that Yomi Fabiyi, I am calling Yomi Fabiyi out because I know you have been the enabler, the number one enabler for Baba Ijesha. Yomi Fabiyi, as a friend that you call yourself, you have consistently called out, okay, to say that Baba Ijesha was innocent of that offense. When you complete, can you mute? Ohun de le nto mo lọ́wọ́ yẹn, ẹ bá ti dé ẹ máa mute now. Baba Ijesha tó lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n tí Yomi Fabiyi ń jà fún. If truly Yomi Fabiyi, you call yourself a human rights activist, you came out truly to stand for somebody, that's human rights. Nobody has the right to, convict somebody without, and then you were fighting for him. Kudos to you. But then after the conviction, you still held Lagos State responsible for that sin, saying that the judgment was not the right one. Ẹjọ́ ta ni máa yí máa ṣe yí léṣe kí ló lóun jẹ́ fidophilia àbí kí lóun náà jẹ́ fidophilia. And on that video tí a rí níjọ́ yẹn, you were begging princess, o ń sun ẹkún, o ń bẹ princess ni, o ní jọ̀ọ́ má tú àṣírí mi síta, o mọ̀. And in that video you were saying that you were begging as it was in the script. I tell you something, Baba Ijesha, nǹkan tó ṣe ní èní, nǹkan tí wà àti Yomi Fabiyi, nǹkan tí Yomi Fabiyi sọ fẹ́ pé kó máa sọ, but you should stand on that fact that you were framed. That was what Yomi Fabiyi told you that you should keep saying. I have said it. Yomi Fabiyi, you're not a human rights activist because you're sitting on one particular case. I've never seen any activist sitting on one particular case. Láti join after Baba Ijesha's case, ó wá di Mario sí kéèsì àwọn Mohbad, ó di ẹni tó lọ ń bá wọn pa ẹdìyẹ tó ń pa ẹran tó ń pa màálù. Yomi, you have an issue. The issue is you need help. Honestly, kò wò wá okay ni. You're not. Now, nǹkan tó máa ń dùn mí jù ni pé sometimes irú yín lè máa wá jẹ́ kí Baba Ijesha kókó fẹ́dà sí apá. Baba Ijesha, you went to prison. Are you telling us that the court of law to sentence you in the first place wrong? You went to court of appeal, Yomi, Baba Ijesha, and they still said no, you must go back to jail. Are you rubbishing our legal system in Nigeria? Because I don't understand. Does it mean that because today you said something, only tó bá gbé lọ fún ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn adájọ́ ní adájọ́ máa ṣe, that means it's the police that did the bad job. They didn't, investigate well according to you. The only thing you forgot to do, to say, to back Yomi up, was the fact that Yomi was saying that bẹ́ẹ̀ni dákẹ́ kó ṣì dànù. Nǹkan tí Yomi, I mean, you kí ló ń kọ Baba Ijesha, the only thing tó gbàgbé, the fact pé Yomi dúró wípé ọmọ tá à ń sọ yìí àgbàlagbà ni 18 years, over 18 years ni. You forgot to say that wípé 18 ni. You agreed today on that interview. You agreed on that interview that was a child. Abi, so my darling, má jẹ́ kó tí ẹ padà síbi tó ti ń bọ̀ Baba Ijesha. You are a very talented man. In fact, when it comes to comedy, inborn ni fún ẹ Baba Ijesha. mi ò rẹ́ tó lẹ́mí ẹ̀ nínú gbogbo nínú industry o. Inborn, you came out, kò sẹ́ni tí ò kì í ṣẹ̀, mo ti sọ, ó bọ̀ kó ti ṣẹ̀, instead kó jáde kó ọ̀rá máa wò, kó gbàdúrà sí Ọlọ́run ọba. You can come back to the industry, but coming back should be about advocating for the little children that cannot talk. For those little children that cannot talk. Surely, a large percentage of Nigerian men are into this, so I'm not surprised. Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin Nàìjíríà lè máa ń bọ́ ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ọmọ kékeré sùn. Kọ́lá Àjàyí ẹgbẹ́ yìí tẹ̀lé tẹ́ bá wà lórí Facebook ẹ lọ wo profile Kọ́lá Àjàyí yẹn ẹ ti mọ irú wọn. Irú yìí lè máa ń bá àwọn ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ yín sùn tó jẹ́ ọmọ kékeré, ọmọ 14 years lẹ́ ń fún lóyún, wọ́n máa fún yín lọ́rùn pàgbẹ̀yìn ni. Majority of you are guilty of that offense. That's why you don't see it as an offense. Look at that doctor, a medical doctor, tó bá yí ara ẹ̀ jẹ́ because of kó máa bọ́ ọmọ kékeré sùn. Ṣebí he went back to the UK lọ ti mú padà. Abi? So I am not surprised at Nigerian men coming to fight us. I am not surprised. Even if you are part of my platform, you love my platform, but for tonight, if you come here to wá gbẹ́nu ẹ̀ yamayama, ò ní rẹ́ pàjẹ́, má jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ tí ó dáa. So please, mo fọlọ́ ọ̀bẹ yín, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó yẹ pé ọmọ kékeré ló máa ń wù yín, and I have told you it's a mental health issue. Kí ló dé Mr. Ṣẹ́gun? Ẹ bọ́lẹ̀ tẹ́ bá nítorí ẹ máa gbè pé o. Kọ́lá Àjàyí, please guys go to Kọ́lá Àjàyí's profile, look at him, you will know that he has been sleeping with his house help, 12 years old house help. Let me ban him. Most Nigerian men are like that, so I'm not surprised. Ẹ kóra yín sọ. Ẹ fi irọ́ fún kúkọ́ ní wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ní tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ máa jù wọ́n lẹ́sẹ̀ láti bíbá, máa fún wọn lọ́rùn pa ni, máa fún yín lọ́rùn pa tẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ń bí lẹ́nìí. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin lórí program ẹ fún Mr. Ṣẹ́gun lọ́rùn pa tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀. Èwo ni prophet tọ́dé ṣọ́dé ẹ̀dùnfọ́ lọ́yìn. So Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà òde ó kọ́kọ́ ju orin tó ju yẹn orin tó hanga àwọn èèyàn. Abiola now took you up today. I want to ask Abiola, I know a lot of people have said you shouldn't have done that. To me, I was looking at it like, okay, maybe because you are an entertainer, you are a blogger, you have a profile, a platform where you bring people to speak out, right, for others to listen to them. And we all have listened to Yabo Ojo on this particular case. We have listened to Princess that you have an issue with on this particular issue. So bringing Baba Ijesha, I was thinking, okay, maybe you wanted to hear his voice, but come on, Baba Ijesha is not just being accused, he's been convicted. If you're bringing in for an interview, it should be about not to come and exonerate himself. On your program, he was just trying to exonerate himself. Let's listen to this together, please, guys, so that me o kò ní dàbí pé mo kàn go job mo Mr. Digun má ṣe ilé ṣe ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ o tó mo gbé ti send nǹkan sí.
From your own mouth, especially if this is the first time, they must so jade nípa ìyàtọ̀ sí bóyá nǹkan tẹ́ sọ ní court, nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ti gbọ́ ní tán ni àwọn sọ rẹ̀ court, kí ló rí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀?
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká pọ̀ lórí burúkú.
Wọ́n ní dé pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kílẹ̀ ó ní Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká bó lórí burúkú dòwò pọ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o, princess ló lórí burúkú o. Like, I am not for princess. Please get one thing right. If you're coming to my program tonight, it is not about princess. I am not listening to princess's voice in this. It's about the girl's wishes and feelings that we are talking about here. It is not even about princess. It is what we all witnessed ta rí wọ́n ní ṣojú ẹ̀ rí kí lójú ti yín rí lórí fídíò yẹn. It's not about princess. So he might have had an issue with princess and with what he was saying, like what Yomi has been coming out to tell us pé wọ́n fẹ́ra wọn àti princess. To hell with both of them. Wọ́n bá dóra wọn, wọ́n bá gíra wọn, wọ́n bá má ríra wọn dómọ́. Business wa kọ́ yẹn. Ṣé bàbá Ijesha, in your own mind, did you do it or not?
Even princess wa rẹ̀ wọ́n pè gbogbo àwọn tó ń ti bá ṣe ni wọ́n betray wọn gbọ́dọ̀ parọ́ because àwọn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi nígbà tó rẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n wá jáde bóyá let's go there mo lè ṣe kéré mo lè ti gbé mo school lè lọ wọ́n rìn jìnnà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tiẹ̀ princess láyọ̀ dá àwọn àwọ̀jú yìí lọ àwọn ló tẹ̀ pé mi pẹ̀lú ọ̀nì fábí.
Ẹ ti rí olóríire ló máa ń pè olóríire ìní tèlè yìí ó láwọn èèyàn lọ wọ́n find out nípa princess wọ́n láwọn mọ̀ jù. That is not what she asked you. Ẹgbẹ́ yẹn tún máa direct ẹ̀ sí question to be. You're talking about character. Yes, oníkálukú lè ní character. Princess lè jẹ́ the worst person to even move with. Ó lè jọ rẹ̀ burúkú ìyẹn kọ́ ló ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe. Bàbá Ijesha ṣó mú ìka ọmọ yẹn ó fi sẹ́nu sexually or not? Were you performing sexual acts on that child? That is the question we are asking you. Ṣé gbogbo wa rí fídíò yẹn níbi tí bàbá Ijesha ti mú ọmọ yẹn tó ń ti ọwọ́ bọ̀ lẹ́nu tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbèjà bàbá Ijesha tẹ́ ní wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ bàbá Ijesha ká ní ọmọ bíbí inú yín lẹ jáde lẹ fi bàbá Ijesha lẹ̀ fún ọmọ ẹ̀ tí ó mú ìka ọmọ kékeré ọmọ yín kó jẹ́ ọmọ 15 years old tó ti ní àyà torí Yomi Fabiyi came out one day and was saying tẹ́ bá rí nǹkan tó wà láyà ọmọ yẹn ẹ ti gbàgbé pé ọmọ 12 years nílùú yìí ẹ máa rí ní ìbáyìí mo rí ọmọ kó tipẹ́ ti rí gbẹ̀yìn bóyá ọmọ yẹn 12 years ni ó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ìyá ẹ̀ tí wàá múra African ìmúra fún in fact àǹtí ni mo pè é nígbà tí mo rí 12 years old. Laide Bakare, we saw our first daughter. How old is that girl? When she 16th birthday, did you not see her with her mates? Does she look like 16? But all of funny growth. Kí ọmọ Bíọ́lá ọmọ Laide Bakare kó wá jókòó sínú ilé kó yẹ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bàbá Ijesha kí kó wá dé kó bá bàbá Ijesha kó máa lá ọwọ́ ẹ̀ kó máa kọ́ bó ṣe ń ṣe kó máa kọ́ bó ṣe ń ṣe inú yín á dẹ̀ dùn.
During ìgbà tí mo jáde fún bẹ́ẹ̀ so ṣọ́ọ̀kì ò jẹ́ kí n lè kẹ́ anybody. Bàbá Ijesha àkúrẹ́tẹ̀ akíwọ́ntẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin ní àkúrẹ́tẹ̀ àpọ̀ ṣé yẹ bí.
As you come in, please help me to WhatsApp and let me meet my goal today. I want to open eye. Let me meet my goal, please.
Ṣé àwọn àdàkìlọ sí school láti rẹ̀ àwọn àpèyàn lọ. Lemon
Fashion designer.
Even for 2 days, I wrote some ladies and I'm job. They came from abroad. Who said someone for a promoting me or ferry, me toastery, me all geary, me kissery.
Did you hear that? Only me or ferry? Yomi Fabiyi, where did you hear that they were friending each other? Where did you hear that they were lovers? Because that's what Yomi came to tell us. Wípé ọkọ àti ìyàwó ni wọ́n fẹ́ra wọn ni ẹ pé Yomi Fabiyi kẹ́bí gbé níbo ló ti rí pọ́n fẹ́ra wọn. So Yomi, you lied. Unfortunately, you lied. Ó lóun ò fẹ́ rí. That's against what you have come out to tell us. Ó nítorí pé kò fẹ́ fẹ́ mọ́ ó jà jùlẹ̀ ló ṣe kó bá.
Hello. Ó sunkún wá bá mi. Orí program ni mo wà. MTV, Wahala effect. People call after program, the normal thing. So they stop my I can't do without you.
Yeah, because now you can see somebody that has gone for a particular offense came out boldly because you have people. Kí ló dé? Mú ìjà ẹ bá mi fún ẹ ní ẹ lọ́rùn pa ẹ fún princess lọ́rùn pa You understand? You came out now to talk. Ẹ̀rù ọba ẹ̀ ò tiẹ̀ kí ẹ̀ mọ́ ẹni tó ṣèkà fọ́mọ ẹ̀. Ẹni tó ṣèkà fún ọmọ ẹ̀. Because kò sẹ́ni tó máa mú ẹ. Okay.
My family love your program. Who are you? I'm Princess. Me need something else. That's how we started. Torí mi kì í gbọ́ obìnrin.
Thank you.
Mo wá introduce ẹ sí partner mi tó jẹ́ màmá àgbàlagbà. Lọ́ba máa mi nọ́mbà wọn lélẹ̀.
Princess ẹ̀yà mute o, ṣé máa fún yín lọ́rùn pàpẹ́ bá mi.
Òun àti ìfẹ́ ẹ tó ká sọ pé bíi 9 years ago. So ó mú tọ̀ nítorí tó fẹ́ jẹ ni. Bíbí mi ò bá anybody jẹ́ tó ní mo ti sọ fún mo ti gbé case file mi fún Ọlọ́run lọ tí mo fẹ́ wọ prison. I said it. Mo lọ́lọ́run adájọ́ ayé ti dá. Wọ́n yà á ti ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin adájọ́ àgbà. Tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ ni mo fi káàkì kọ́kọ́rọ́ mọ́tò tí mo fi disflower ọmọ ọdún méje. Ẹ má jẹ́ ń tẹ̀wọ̀n ìdí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń kú sọ̀n. Nítorí tó bá jẹ́ pé irọ́ ni, ẹ jẹ́ kí tèmi ojú dáná lọ.
Ṣé allegation tó wà against yín lẹ sọ ẹ̀?
Yeah!
Okay, no, èmi ò, bóyá èmi ni mi follow story yẹn tó. Èmi ò, okay, máa sọ̀rọ̀ ní.
Hello.
Wọ́n ṣe bóyá ọ̀rọ̀ fídíò tó circulate.
Ibẹ̀ náà ni mo ń lọ yìí. I'm just.
Did you see what Biola did? He was trying to talk about character. Ìyẹn tí wọ́n dá padà. Ó ní mo rò pé ọ̀rọ̀ fídíò tó circulate là ń bá yín sọ ni wọ́n fi arrest yín. Did you hear that? Citizen, I can imagine. Do you know the trauma you have caused some parents? Some mothers cannot even listen to your voice. We saw when you were released. We saw Princess coming out. Wípé tí ìfowópamọ́ ẹ sí offenders list because of that fear. The fear that we have as mothers. Anyway, níbi báyìí gan, most of these people tó bá lọ sẹ́wọ̀n bíbá mo rí èèyàn kan tó sọ wọ́n máa ń pa wọ́n sẹ́wọ̀n ni. Àwọn inmate ẹgbẹ́ wọn náà máa ń lù wọ́n pa. We protect children here. We protect children here. Nàìjíríà lẹ ti lè ṣe gbogbo nǹkan ṣe tẹ́ ẹ̀ mú jẹ.
Pípọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ló fi bring. Tó bá jọ̀rọ̀ fídíò ló fẹ́ sọ, ohun tó jẹ́ kí Yomi Fabiyi máa jà kìtìkìtì nìyẹn. Yomi Fabiyi gbìyànjú. Ọlọ́run bá mi tọ́jú ẹ̀ kó tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Abẹ́òkúta ni mo wà lọ́dọ̀ láti tí mo ń ṣiṣẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ jack la fẹ́ mo ra mọ́tò kan gba ẹ̀ mo wá jack. Suddenly I saw exactly like my car just coming. To cut it short, mo discover pé ẹni wa kí n dalẹ̀ lé olóhùn ní driver Yomi wò. Adé meet. Ẹ̀yin ẹgbẹ̀rẹ̀ mi ẹ̀yin ọ̀gá wa. Níṣẹ́ wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ mi. Wọ́n wẹ̀ ọ̀dẹ́ ọ̀la àṣà sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní ó ṣe ẹ̀dá tó ń rí mi. Ẹnì kan wà ní ẹ̀gbá yìí ló fẹ́ mi tì mí. Wọ́n ní mi ò lè lọ. Kí ló dé? Ìkan nínú àwọn ọmọ wa princess ó fẹ́ ya skate. It's not ordinary.
Kẹ́lẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Baba Ijesha and Yomi Fabiyi, you wrote these scripts together. Yes. You know Yomi kept coming out to say that Baba Ijesha was framed. Wípé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe film ni. He now brought us back to why Yomi stood out for him. Ó ní nítorí pé níjọ́ tí kíní máa ṣẹlẹ̀, Yomi pàdé òun. Yomi wá bá òun pé ó fẹ́ invite òun fún production kan. Òun wá sọ fún Yomi wípé òun ní èèyàn kan princess tó ń fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ fún. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ fi back Yomi up pé òótọ́ ni that Yomi náà wá back ẹ̀ up wíwà tó pé òun pè fún iṣẹ́ ó lọ ṣiṣẹ́ fún princess wíwà tó pé there was a planned production for princess. But I still ask you, Yomi Fabiyi, as an actor, as an ex-actor that you are, because you are no more an actor, as an ex-actor, ṣé wọ́n lè pè é sí production kó má sì kúrò níbẹ̀ kó má sì kámẹ́rà tó máa tanná sí ẹ lójú níbẹ̀ Yomi Fabiyi? Be factual for once. I know ìdí irọ́ ló ti ń jẹun, but be factual for once. Ṣó possible ká wá assume pé ó tiẹ̀ sanwó ẹ̀ fún ẹ lóòótọ́ wípé princess pè ń fún iṣẹ́ nígbà tó kí ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ fídíò tá a rí yẹn tí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí pè ní film location, ṣé ẹ rí nọ́mbẹ̀, ṣé ẹ rí kámẹ́rà ẹ̀yọ kan bẹ̀ tó dúró? Kò sí náà. Ìwọ tó ń jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ èèyàn, ṣé ìwọ rí kámẹ́rà ẹ̀yọ kan níbi tó ti pè ní production steps?
skit ó fẹ́ support a proposal fún Lagos State Government. Ó wá lóhun ò lówó pé kámẹ́rà mi lòun fẹ́ lò àtẹ̀mí tí ń bá lọ bá ló fún mi lóhun rẹ̀ disappoint but a ò gbé àgbà tó ń sọ pé kò sọ wá ní náà.
Okay, ká assume pé princess ó ní òun fẹ́ lo kámẹ́rà